Very happy morning. Welcome to Miracle Night. So, we were discussing about our goals of life, purpose of life. And now we were discussing that there are so many distractions in our life. We set our goals for our life, goals for our health, wealth, relationships, spirituality. And there are so many things to get from this life, our passions we have, so many passions we have in our life. So we make set of goals, but after sometimes we tend to forget what our goals are. So what can I do so that I can achieve my goals? One of the way Kranti shared that, right? You have your goals, the structure for fulfillment, what we call. Break that goals into small parts and start working to get that small goals so that you can achieve a big goal. Start working on that. And statistics, number. Only number can say that whether you have achieved that smaller goals or not. When you are able to achieve the smaller goals, definitely will be able to achieve the bigger goals. So what can I do to keep the pace? So what can you do is you have to write what my goals are and when I should achieve the goals. So first of all, ask why should I have that goal? Why? Start with why. Then when should I achieve that goals? What is that time limit? Then what and how? Work on that. मेरे को क्या क्या काम करना है? What are the set of actions I need to take to achieve that goal? And how will I work on that? Should I get knowledge about the particular aspect? Should I talk to a few people? मेरे को काम करवाना है तो whom should I call and see that my work is done? So I have to depend on other people also to work on my goals. So whom can I tell them? Whom can I demand? Whom can I tell them to do? Then should I follow up? ये काम हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है? So what can I do is I can write a goal and daily read about what my goals are, then what are the actions I am going to take today to get some part of that goal. So I have written that intention of the day. So the intention of the day will help you to keep answering that why. So intention of the day. First I write. Then I am grateful for so that my mind is always in positivity. Then I personal goals, then my professional goals, the task. So I'll be working on the task, on the goals. Then my insights. So many times I get some or other insights while some thinking. जब चिंतन करते हैं तो कुछ ना कुछ रेविलेशन होता है, कुछ ना कुछ इंसाइट्स होता है. तो इंसाइट कभी कभी क्या होता है जब इतना पावरफुल इंसाइट होता है अगर मैं नहीं लिखता हूं तो मैं भूल जाता हूँ. So some or other insights. So yesterday I got 3 insights. So I have written that. One of the thing was like goals. Write down the goals. Read goals daily. List down actions and make checklist of the whether what are the actions I am taking, whether it is completed within that stipulated time. So this is one of the insight I got, and I started making the checklist now. Right? So this is what I am doing right. And also tracking habits daily. जैसे मुझको समय करना है, exercise करना है, book read करना है, and some other actions which I need to take on daily basis. So I write down that समय tick, 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 tick. So I am tracking my habit also there. There are so many habits which I want to live, that also I write it down. I do not write too many habits. Major two habits, which is not allowing me to, focus on my goals, which is not allowing me to take action on that goals. So I write down that. Yes, I am. If I am doing that, also write. There was one good coach, great coach, having interview with Sandeep Maheshwari. Then he said very, very profound thing. At the end of the day, when you have completed all your work, ask two questions daily. What are the things which I should do today I have not done? What are the things I shouldn't have done and I did it? Answer these two questions for a few days continuously. Not few days, I can tell that for whole life we can keep answering this question. The so many things will be, next day you'll be aware of what are the things I should not do and you'll not do that. And what are the set of action I need to take and you will start taking that. Answer that two questions. So by this, there are so many aspects where I can keep reminding about my goals and consistently work on those goals. Maybe some goals I will get much before than the expected time. Maybe some goals I will do it on that particular time. Maybe some goals take some extra time. For that, there are some things which I need to put extra effort. There are some goals which I need to give up what I need to give up, which I believe it is difficult to give up. Right? To keep reminding yourself. So there are several ways where I can put my goal list, that is my wish list or goal list on a board, or you can make a chart paper and put it in your wardrobe, or keep reminding through alarm. So some or other ways where I can keep reminding myself about the goals, make affirmations, right? These are the way where I can make. And another way, beautifully you ask Brindaji, that to change my mind, I need to inspire or manipulate, right? Get inspiration. So if I am not able to work on my goals, then I need to get inspiration. So again, that why, start with why. Ask yourself, why I should do that. That will inspire you. Otherwise, if I am not able to get inspired, get motivated. That is why, that is how we can manipulate our mind, which I think which is difficult if listen to that seminar of Sandeep Maheshwari, as VTG Jain said, that Asan hai. After listening to that, I get inspired and also manipulate my mind to change that. ये तो बहुत मुश्किल है. Then I change it to आसान है. Now we are manipulating for good purpose, not for. When we manipulate others, that is thoughts for selfish need, then it is bad. Now here, what we are doing is we are doing self manipulation with complete awareness, right? Yeah. So any other question? Any other question right now you have? No. We have 9 more minutes. So how many of you feel that the relationship goal which right now I am having, I am not able to get that. You are working on relationship goals and it is still not workable, or still there is a breakdown. Yes. Yeah. So what is that breakdown? Can you share?
Yes, sir. I'm very weak in maintaining relationships, sir. Like मैं किसी को ज्यादा टाइम दे ही नहीं पाती हूँ. आई एम सो सेल्फ मतलब बहुत बार मुझे ऐसा गिल्ट भी होता है कि मैं इतना सेल्फिश हूँ कि पूरा वक्त मेरे बारे में ही सोचती हूँ. मतलब आई हैव बुक्स टू रीड, आई हैव पॉड्स टू हियर, आई हैव प्रवचन्स टू हियर. मैं अपने आप में इतना बिजी रहती हूँ कि कभी मम्मी को कॉल करके कैसे हो भी नहीं पूछ. आई कीप अलार्म्स टू कॉल माई पेरेंट्स. ऐसा इतना मैं अपने आप में उलझी हुई रहती हूँ कि दूसरों के लिए मैं वक्त ही नहीं निकाल पाती हूँ. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द गिल्ट इज विद माई हस्बैंड. he also has his professional goal. उनका एक अच्छा इंटरेस्ट है. ही इज वेरी बिजी इन हिज बिजनेस. सो ही इज बिजी विद हिज बिजनेस एंड आई एम बिजी विद माय ओन गोल्स. तो हम दोनों को इतना कम टाइम मिलता है एक दूसरे के लिए. वो भी एक गिल्ट है. तो ये रिलेशनशिप्स को कैसे मैं टाइम दे पाऊं, कैसे वर्कआउट करूं, मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं समझ में आया.
A time for everything, everything in its time.
ऐसे
तो आप है ना, मतलब टेक फ्यू टाइम सेट कर लीजिए कि मैं हर वेनेसडे को मैं अपने मम्मी पापा को फोन करूँ. हाउ मच इट टाइम टेक्स? मैक्सिमम 10 मिनट्स, मैक्सिमम. ज्यादा क्या बात
यस सर.
करेंगे आप? बराबर है.
यस सर.
अगर अच्छा बात करते हैं, क्वालिटी टाइम 10 मिनट भी अगर अच्छा बात करते हैं, इट विल मेक देम फील गुड.
Oh,
So even,
point, sir.
yeah,
I never thought about it.
yes.
Quality
Even
time.
those who are important to you,
Hmm.
you want to maintain that relationship. Maybe not everyone
Hmm.
is with you right now.
Hmm.
The phone call away. Everyone is just a phone call away.
Yes, sir.
Call them to express gratitude. Sometimes विदाउट एनी एजेंडा. बहुत बार हम क्या क्यों फोन करता है? अगर कोई एजेंडा होगा तो ही फोन करते हैं, अदरवाइज विल नॉट.
Yes, sir. Hmm.
सो विदाउट एनी एजेंडा. मेरा दोस्त है अनिल किच्चा, ही टेल्स दैट एजेंडा किल्स.
Hmm.
एजेंडा
अच्छा.
किल्स. सो विदाउट एनी एजेंडा, स्टार्ट कॉलिंग
बहुत
पीपल.
बार ऐसा ही होता है जब उनको तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, कुछ काम है, तो ही मैं कॉल करती हूँ. देन अगेन आई फील गिल्ट कि कितना सेल्फिश हूँ कि मेरे काम की वजह से मैं कॉल करती हूँ.
यस.
आई
एंड
होप इट.
so the people whom we are living with, like, spouse, children, in-laws, there are some people we need to give some time on daily basis, sometimes on weekly, 2 or 3 days, like, have some time. Okay, कि daily हम इतने बजे से इतने बजे हम we'll have some quality time. Let us discuss something. Let us discuss about, family mentors. Sometimes you go to movie, or to a restaurant where no gadgets, no distractions are allowed. Be with each other completely. That's all. Maybe weekly 2 times if we are more busy. So the relationship.
प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि वो सब मुझे समझते हैं. They never complain. That makes me more guilty. They never complain. They understand my situation. They understand my thought process. So they are okay with it. But मुझे ही वो guilt बार बार आता
Yeah, take out that guilt. Nothing to feel guilty about it. Again, guilty
है.
is a negative emotion. If you feel that you are not giving them quality time,
Yes.
not much sacrifice is required. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is
Thank
not a
you.
bigger thing. This is very, very simple thing. So what are the major breakdowns you are having?
Pramod, I'd like to say, Brinda ji, actually the same thing happened with me before. मैं भी बहुत कम मतलब बात करती थी लाइक पापा मम्मी से. आई यूज्ड टू मतलब आई एम हैप्पी विद माय ओन वर्ल्ड हियर एंड ऑल. बहुत कम. बट नाउ every alternative day I call my father and mother daily almost, and every alternative day I speak my father particularly. What I speak, the first thing is, पापा आज आपने समाई किया क्या? जिस दिन अभी उनको पता है कि मेरी बेटी कॉल करेगी और फर्स्ट मुझे समय का पूछेगी, और वो साधना भी कर रहे हैं, अभी मरसा ने उनको साधना दिया ऋषि जीवन। वो बोलते हैं कि मैं तुझे दुखी नहीं करना चाहता, मैं मना बोलूंगा तो तू पक्का दुखी हो जाएगी। इसके लिए आई कीप कॉलिंग एवरी ऑल्टरनेटिव डे या रात में आई स्पीक ओनली दीज वर्ड, पापा आपने फर्स्ट समाई हो गई क्या आपकी, अभी एक पहले कर देते नहीं, अभी यू हैव टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट मोर टाइम ऑन योरसेल्फ, आप दो करना अभी आप स्टार्टेड डूइंग एवरी डे ही डज इज साधना। तो अभी मेरे को लग रहा है, मैं मेरे लिए नहीं बट एटलीस्ट व्हेन आई स्पीक विद देम ही गेट्स मोटिवेटेड, मेरी लड़की कॉल करेगी और पक्का मतलब मैं उसको दुखी नहीं करूंगा, आई हैव टू डू ऑल दिस थिंग्स करके, तो ही डज। फिर अगेन आई स्पीक विथ माय मॉम, शी हैज गॉट थोड़ा बहुत नेगेटिविटी भी है, शी इज वेरी गुड एक्चुअली, जब बट आई स्पीक विथ व्हेन शी से नो मम्मा, मतलब आपको ये थॉट थोड़ा चेंज करना, लाइक मेरे को लग रहा है जब अभी उनका टाइम था, उन्होंने अपने को सब कुछ दिया है, आज वो फ्री है, आज अपना टाइम है, इट इज आवर टाइम टू गिव गुड, एंड यू नो यू हैव गॉट सो मेनी थिंग्स वृंदा जी, आप जब इन सब चीजों में इन्वॉल्व हो, ऑल दोस पॉजिटिविटीज, नाउ इट इज योर टाइम टू गिव योर पेरेंट्स, लाइक जब हम भी बात करते हैं अपने पेरेंट्स से, वी डोंट स्पीक अनवांटेड थिंग्स, only the way how you are growing, what it is required now, so you can give all those things as
Definitely.
it
Thank
is
you so
my
much, Sunita ji. You have given me a wonderful, what to say, एक
no.
conversation start करने का एक थीम दे दिया आपने मुझे. Definitely. Thank you so much. मतलब वो एक awkwardness है. अभी मैं कॉल भी करती हूँ तो क्या बात करूँ, मतलब I feel so awkward because I have never
No,
done this.
No, sometimes
Yeah.
not even. Just say I love you. That's all.
वो तो
Yes.
बिल्कुल ही. सर आपने हक करने को बोला. Whenever I see my mom and dad ना अंदर से आता है कि करूँ करूँ, लेकिन something is, मतलब I'm not used to such thing from
वृंदा जी,
past
एक बार
43 years.
वन टाइम मैं ना, आप है ना कुछ भी सोचिए मत, कुछ भी बोलिए मत, सीधा जाके हक कर लीजिए, सीधा रिएक्शन
पता है
नाउ।
मुझे.
Even I don't know, मतलब suddenly I started Prabhu Bhaiya, he started hugging me every time, मुझे लगता था then मतलब I don't know, I started hugging everybody in here in my family, ससुराल में भी all my देवर जेठानिया काकी साथ, they feel so good, they have started hugging me, the same thing I started hugging my parents now, and every time I meet they love so much, जैसे अदर्स मेरी बेटी आते फर्स्ट मुझे पकड़ लेती, I don't know when I started seeing Pramod, I don't know when it is continuous, like from him it spreaded me, from me it is spreading to others, like
So
बिना
there is a
सोचे ही आई
culture.
थिंक कर लेना, बस ऐसे सोचना
Yeah.
नहीं आज मुझे हक करना है नहीं करना है, स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट।
So
Definitely I'm trying it.
so there is a culture. There was culture in alma mater. There is so when we used to meet each other, we used to hug each other. Then when I saw that, to touch anybody itself, it's like a unknown person. To touch itself is like now we have a mindset कि कैसे touch को touch करो. Then when I started doing that, then there was a culture, whether it is a male, female, or it is elder person or a child, we don't see like we hug each other. Even the unknown person comes and hug me. I was like, feeling so nice. Then slowly it becomes a part of me. I started hugging my mom, my child. Even my child is now 27 years. Sometimes I hug him. Daughter-in-law, I hug her. I told me that मेरे को सप्ताह में 4 बार मुझसे गले मिलना बस अभी. Now she is carrying now. My daughter, I do that daily on daily basis. Even my wife, my brother, So my mother, she used to feel uncomfortable earlier when I used to hug her. Now it is normal for her. When she's standing, just I go her and close, just पीछे से आंख बंद कर दूंगा उसको, पीछे से ऐसे दबाऊंगा. So some or other way I keep doing that. She'll keep shouting कि अभी क्या
लेकिन
है,
she
क्या
must be enjoying
ज्यादा
from
पढ़ने
inside.
वाला है, ऐसा करने वाला है, बच्चे क्या सोचेंगे. She keep repeating same dialogue daily, but I do that. But I know that she feels that.
Yeah, definitely they feel happy, even if they say something, but they feel happy what we do. Like.
Even there were few incidents where I hugged my father. My last year, my birthday celebration was there. My father hugged me. He also felt good. I also felt so good. So, but most of us, when we see that our children are growing, we stop touching them. हम बात तो करते हैं, एक घर में रहते हैं. आप सोचिए, think about it. When you have touched your son or daughter last time, maybe you will serve them food, you talk to them. Did you touch them? That non-sexual touch. That is like what we eat, our food, it is for our uh, physical body, for our emotions. Touch is also required. So that is why when you see a small child, what you do, you touch it cheeks. हम उसको क्या करेंगे? गाल से करेंगे. We feel to touch it. We are craving for that touch actually. But
Yes, sir.
sometimes our community or our systems in our
Discipline.
it doesn't allow us to touch, right? So most of the negative things which are like rape or molestation, what is happening, it is because of that lack of the touch.
Forbidden is more craving.
Yeah,
They
the
create more
perversion is
craving.
more because of that, because people don't differentiate between that sexual touch and non-sexual touch. So when it is said that when your daughter is big, they've grown up, you are not allowed to touch her. Or when your son is grown up, you are not allowed to touch her like that. There are some barriers which is in our mind. Let us break that barrier. And most
I
important,
have to unlearn this again.
definitely, see, this is what we are. This is what we do. Manipulate your mind for good. And most important, relationship goals. So what are other challenges you are facing in relationship goals right now? Those who feel that important to you, and still there is breakdown in that relationship. That relationship is still not working sometimes. Do you face any challenges? Everybody is having good relationship with everyone, right?
I have started working on relationship goals, Pramadya, but as per that PDF which Kranti ji, matlab, he showed that, but it is working on well. I am satisfied. Like, and the same thing I
Relationship,
should
for
Leela
that
ji.
relationship goal, you doesn't need that.
No,
For
but
that your heart is required. That's all.
definitely,
Relationship
but
goal can be achieved in a moment.
I'm feeling much better after that.
Yeah. See, most of the time, what happens, yesterday, did you see my status on WhatsApp? Did you see my status on WhatsApp?
Some birds, it was there, na? Pincha with the pigeon, something.
Yes. So what it says, you must love in such a way that the person you love feels free. You must love in such a way that the person you love feels free. So when you are not feeling that freedom, when the other person is not feeling that freedom, that peace of mind, then the relationship goal is not there. I remember my wife, she tells my daughter-in-law, ये ना ये खा लो वो खा लो, मतलब ये बनाते हैं, नहीं मम्मी जी मेरे को अभी वो नहीं खाना है. She doesn't feel to eat that. No, she feels that मैं इतना बोलती हूँ तो भी वो नहीं खाती. Then I told her once, अब तुम्हारा काम है बोलने का, खाना या नहीं खाना उसकी इच्छा के ऊपर निर्भर है. Now set her free. Why do you put conditions? See, I did not discuss with that. I thought of sharing that, but yesterday I did not share like that. I did not know how to make her explain. So this is what one of the insight I got yesterday. So many times we are confined so much that we feel, dam gutta relationship. Lot of expectations are there. So when I feel that I'm not fulfilling what the other person is having expectation out of me, I'm in that pressure. I do not have freedom. Then there is, a relationship will not work. In the same way, when the other person feels that he is caged, he is not free, he is not experiencing that peace, he is not experiencing my love for him, then there is breakdown in relationship. We have a lot of conditions, lot of expectations from that relationship. If the expectations are not fulfilled, now we want others to think like what I am thinking, like to work or behave as I am thinking. I am having a lot of expectations from them. मेरे बच्चे वही करना जो मैं सोचता हूँ. If they are not working like that, then I get angry at them. So let them experience freedom. Even then, when रिश्ते का एक बंधन है, राखी बांधते बोलते ना, it is not a bandhan, it is not cage or confined. It is a bandhan with freedom, where there is love, where there is samarpan, where there is sacrifice, where there is surrender, unconditional love, no condition attached. Then you will experience that love in relationship. Relationship goal can be achieved like that. It is not that कि मैं रिलेशनशिप ठीक करने के लिए 2 साल लगाऊंगा, तो अभी है ना 2 साल 3 महीने के बाद में इतना मेरे को गोल टच करना है, इतना मेरा गोल टच करना है, इतना मेरा गोल टच करना. It will not work in that way. So when you set the other person free, I'll love him as he is or as she is, with her strength and with her weakness, her or his, whoever it is. Every person has some strength and some weakness. Okay? Maybe the other person's strength is weakness for you. Maybe other person's weakness is strength for you. Maybe you are over demanding from the other person. So many parents want their children to achieve like 100%. Want their children to be first. मेरा बेटा सबसे आगे होना. To satisfy their ego, they want to use their children. They could not achieve what they wanted to achieve in their childhood. Now they want it from their children. मैं अच्छा सिंगर नहीं बन पाया, मेरे बेटे को सिंगर बनाऊंगा. Now they are putting condition. हम बहुत सारे देखते हैं बोर्ड में डिस्काउंट्स देखते हैं, अच्छे अच्छे ऑफर बैठते हैं, मगर कंडीशन अप्लाइड. ये जो कंडीशन अप्लाइड होता है, हम जाके देखेंगे तो वो कंडीशन हमारा फुलफिल ही नहीं होता है. Right? So now think about it. My relationship goal, if it is not working, whether am I accepting that person as he or she is? Can I set him free? उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे, ठीक है वो गलत कर रहा है या लगता है कि अगर वो अभी राइट एक्शंस नहीं लेगा तो उसको नुकसान होगा. Without making him wrong, without complaining, without criticizing, just be one-to-one with him. Stand in his shoes. देख बेटा, तेरे को ये करना है ना, what do you really want? Have good conversation, meaningful conversation, have some. जब भी हम क्या करते हैं, जब एजेंडा होता है तब भी हम बात करते हैं. जब हम मुंह खोलेंगे तो ही उसका माइंड में यही आएगा कि कुछ न कुछ कारण से ही बात कर रहा है. That means there is some agenda. Why should I talk to him? Just to fulfill his agenda. Have some agenda-less conversation. Have some fun talks. Right? Yeah. Now with this, we end our conversation today. Let us start our session. With this, I stop today's recording.